We have a lot of homeowners in our area dealing with insurance claims as a result of Hurricane Milton. And every day we meet more and more homeowners that are very uneducated on the process of an insurance claim, which, why would they be educated? It's very rare that you have to file an insurance claim as a homeowner. But there's some bad ideas, and there's even some bad advice from politicians being told to homeowners, telling homeowners not to sign anything. This is bad advice because as a homeowner, we need help with our insurance claim process. We need somebody in our corner that knows how to review the insurance company's inspections, documentation, and estimates to make sure that you, the homeowner, are getting what you're owed. You've been paying your premium every month for years. You've never had to file a claim before. But now that the time has come for you to have to file a claim, we want to make sure that we can help you through this process. And there's a lot of reluctance and there's a lot of hesitation to sign paperwork with contractors. So I'm making this video to show you why the people that have signed contracts with us are very grateful they did. So I'm going to make this video and just explain why homeowners need help in this insurance claim process. So your insurance company comes out, they do an inspection, they take a bunch of photos, they make up a report, and they send that report into the insurance company. They send it into what's called a desk adjuster. The desk adjuster then comes up with an estimate to do all the work to repair the damages that you've had to your home. The problem is the insurance estimates are never complete. And when I say never, I mean never. 100% of the insurance estimates that we've seen are missing items. But what happens is a lot of homeowners will receive a check from their insurance company along with an estimate, and they think, okay, my insurance company gave me $16,000 to help me with my roof replacement. Now I have to come out of pocket for the rest. But the truth is, and the way it actually works, is that as long as the insurance company agrees that Hurricane Milton damaged your home, they need to pay the full replacement cost that you have to pay. So it's not the insurance company gave me $10,000, but my roof cost $25,000, so I got to come out of pocket $15,000. That's not how it works. The insurance company will cover the full cost of your roof if you have help from a contractor that knows the process. So I'm going to comb through this estimate that we received on a church and just kind of explain how we look at these insurance estimates. So first off, the total cost for repairing all the damages to this particular church was $164,000. Seems like a big number. Seems like the insurance company is taking care of this church. They approved $165,000 in repairs. But when you look at their line item estimate to figure out how they came up with the $165,000, we, as professional contractors, see a lot of things wrong. So I'm going to go through and tell you what is wrong with this estimate from the insurance company. First off, they're not approving replacement of the entire roof. They're leaving certain roof slopes out of the equation, which is going to make a big difference when we get to our total number. The reason we have to replace the entire roof is because this church has a clay tile roof, and the clay tiles that they have on the roof are discontinued, which means we cannot match them. So if we were to leave some roof slopes alone and only replace others, now we would have a roof that doesn't match at all. And in the state of Florida, the insurance company has to pay for you to have a matching roof system. So because we can't match the slopes that they left out of their estimate, we need to include them. So that's going to add 2,000 square feet of roof replacement to this estimate. So right off the bat, in 2 seconds, I've added about $15,000 to the estimate. And in this particular scenario, the guy at the church that was collecting estimates from roofers didn't understand the process, was asking all the roofers that came out for an estimate, and started to realize that all the roofers' estimates were going to cost more than they were approved by the insurance. But when we went out, we explained how it actually works, and he was very grateful that we would come out, take a look at the insurance paperwork, and walk him through this process because he's clearly owed money by his insurance company. He pays his premium. The insurance company has to pay to repair the damages that have occurred, and we're going to talk with the insurance company and bring these items up. Something else I see right away, they only have one layer of roll roofing. They call it underlayment. Well, by code for a concrete tile roof, we need to put a 30-pound felt base layer before we put the roll roofing on. So they missed a whole layer of underlayment. On this roof, that's another $9,000. to put that layer of 30-pound down, which is not on this insurance estimate. So you can see how this goes. And I mean, in about 2 minutes, I found $24,000 that is missing off this insurance estimate. So if this homeowner didn't have someone helping him out with that, he wouldn't know that stuff's missing, and he would have had to come out of pocket for way more. There's a bunch of other things missing. There's dump missing. The dump cost on a roof of this size is going to be about $8,000. That's not on this insurance estimate, but it is owed to him because it's a normal part of replacing a roof. So between the dump, between the slopes missing, between underlayment, there's no fasteners on this estimate. There's no permit fees on this estimate. There's another example where they're asking us to replace the wall flashing. But in order to replace the wall flashing, we have to cut stucco out, we have to replace new stucco, we have to paint, and none of that stucco work or none of that paint work is on this insurance estimate, but the insurance estimate tells us to replace the flashing. Well, we can't do that without those additional items, so we're gonna add those. So all in all, when we look at this estimate, it was for $165,000, but after we comb through it and make sure that we add everything that needs to be there, we're going to be upwards of $200,000. So we're going to be able to add an additional 40 grand plus to this insurance estimate, not by exaggerating anything, not by beefing anything up, but by just including the items that need to be there. So this is why you need to sign with a contractor, because if you sign with a contractor, we can walk you through this process and make sure you get everything you're owed from the insurance company. If you don't sign with a contractor and you stay out there by yourself and you just try to shop quotes, chances are you're going to come out of pocket. So this is why I wouldn't listen to the advice of don't sign any paperwork. You should sign paperwork with help. You should just make sure you sign with the right type of company that you trust, that can educate you on the process, and you understand that they know what's going on and they can help you. Because everybody that signed an insurance contract with us is very grateful that they did.